Hello, good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. We are here on Sunday morning. uh, there is no average view duration for this video, so maybe late. I don't know. Okay, we are live. In the video description, you can find uh, this URL in the last live session. We solved these functions. Combine, it is the name that we put in, and combine with functions. So like we're getting rid of this to make some space. Also, what else? Yeah, that's filtrar. All of this is in video, so if you like one of these functions, you can type them from the videos. And getting rid of filtrar with all right, and yeah, let's dive into the problem exercise. This is marked hard, so let's see how it goes. And it says implement hasSubsequence to check whether a list contains another list as a subsequence. For instance, list 1, 2, 3, 4 would have list 1, 2, list 2, 3, and list 4 as subsequences, among others. You might have some difficulty finding a concise and purely functional implementation that is also efficient. That's okay. Implement the function in whatever manner comes most naturally. We'll return to this implementation in chapter 5 and hopefully improve upon it. Note that any two values x and y can be compared for equality in Scala using the expression x equals y. And they give us, thankfully, the type signature for the function. Again, it is, if you are reading this book for the first time, you might want to close your eyes or avoid reading this and come up with the type signature on your own, and then compare with the one provided in the book. Let's paste it, paste it, and if you declare your list data type with this, and you're okay. Don't need to worry. But remember in the past what happened to us, so we need to use my list. My list. My list. A boolean. How can we check this? It says list 1, 2, 3, 4 will have list 2, list 1, 2, list 2, 3, and list 4. Let's put this, encode this information. 1, 2, 2, 3, and 4. This will be 1, 2, and this will be 2, 3, and let's have another one. 4. Remember, we have an empty list if it's needed. A1 have A2 as a subsequence. Let's put a false case. Let's put 11 and 15 and start. I think copying this. And this is not exhaustive. A2, A3, A4, A5. Okay, we have the tests that they are mentioning, and you can come up with some property-based testing, find properties, which is, is not trivial, but you will have a little bit more confidence that your implementation works, it is correct, the correctness. Now, about this exercise, I want to be honest, while this is a live session, Colin, the previous ones, I solved them live, which you have seen me failing and struggling and sometimes blocked. And sometimes we manage to get the solution at the end, but this one, if you remember, one week, an entire week, I was in the hospital accompanying my mother. I didn't have access to the computer, so I solved this problem in paper with a pen, pen and paper, and in a spare time that I did have. So while this problem in particular is a live coding session, because I don't have the code, I have the pseudocode in the notebook. I want to type the problem live for you, but the problem has been solved on March 8th. I'm not sure if you can see the analysis that I did for this problem, because I said to myself, well, this is marked as hard, so maybe I want to spend some time on here. Look at this. If you are unsure about how to proceed with any given problem, you just type start with the inputs and the expected output, and trying to find a relation or the rule, the function that governs the two sets of inputs and outputs. Here it is, some empty list and what is expected. In here, true, it is Spanish for me. If the lists are empty, I say, well, this is true, and false for the parent list. But this is only the analysis case by case, some cases. And if you are aware of some other fields in computing, you can see that these machine learning or deep learning algorithms are doing the same things that we do. You are providing a set of inputs, and in supervised learning, you provide also the some labels, and the algorithm finds the function, the relation between them. Yeah, I suppose that's what's happening. But they are mimicking the process that our brain follows. So it is a look inside our brain, roughly, without any other device. But yeah, that's only the input output relations. Then I came up with this pseudocode here. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Beautiful. I don't have any beautiful calligraphy to show off. To show off. I did also, well, that's for later. 12 minutes, sorry. 12 minutes of your time waste in this chit chat. Let me type this physical life for you right now after 8 days that we arrived. No, 8 days that this was written. So in this session, let's see how it goes. I'm not sure if it's going to work, and if it doesn't, probably I won't invest more time, because the other approach that I'm thinking is like it's not trivial. Let's try this. I will be taking a look at this. Okay. So we are arriving with soup and soup. I call this eggs and y's, as you have seen. So I need to start with y's and do a match, which for us is stop match. Oh my god, this again. Look at this match. Yeah, because remember that mess up the spaces. That match. Okay. If and it says if it is empty. Okay. Nil. Then we return true, because the empty list is a subsequence of any other list. It's like in set theory, the empty set is a subset of, oh sorry, it's an element of any other set. And now I think I missed I think I don't know. I'm seeing an error here. I put X, but it's Y. Okay. This is for the list, the subsequence. So I will put Y. We can use tail, white tail, white tail, and in here white head. But let's use this. I think I don't know sure about this pseudocode right now. If it's not empty, then we start matching the sub. Oh, let's hope for the best in this. And again, in this, if the subsequence has elements, but the parent, please, it's empty, then it's false. Hopefully, you're seeing why. If this case is like this, you will have this. No, you will have an empty, and you will have the sub. So it is not subsequence, right? Then the case where I think I messed up. X. Hopefully you're seeing the reasoning behind this. Yeah, it is time for us to use an if. Here, let us see if we can do it here. If X equals Y, then we call as subsequence with the parent I think I'm going to I'm seeing errors in the pseudocode, right? We will need to reason again, but it was the conditions weren't like optimal to do this, and we do this in this. Okay, if X equals Y, then we need to okay, what is happening here? If X equals Y, no, we are talking in here 2 and 3, and the other one is 1, 4, 5. If these are equal, x and y, they are equal, we call the function again with x's, which is this, and y's, which is this. Right? Now, what happens if they aren't equal? Let's check the time. 20 minutes. Was I was thinking that this will be a matter of 5 minutes just to type the solution. The pseudocode. What happens if x equals y with an this is tricky. If x, let me put this again. Okay, we have x, we have y, this, which is this. Sorry, y, and y's plural. Now this is x and y. If these are equal, we can, if x equals y, we send, oh my god, okay, we send x's and y's, but if they aren't equal, you might say that you might be thinking, well, just send false, but it's not that simple. It's not that simple. Let's think for a bit about this problem, about this else part, because because if you say false, then all the all the list will have to have the same. Let me check my notebook again and see what kind of. Uh, yeah, I messed up the thing. I used the wise match is empty, true. Case x, dx. These are the y's. I switch the. Let me put a note over here. These are the y's. I will show you the notes. It is another color. YTS. And then I said the the sub x's I am tempted to write it as it is in the notebook. But if I do that, that means that I cannot explain it to you, and that means that I didn't grasp the problem in its entirety, in its a deep understanding. So x are in here is sub and case empty is empty, false case x xs, so this will be x x xs okay. This is x xs if yeah, if x is y for me, and this is x if x equals y, yeah, function x test xts the pseudocode is I'm not making any sense. I will go back to the analysis case by case. Let us find a case of this. If this not equal, is then the x as it is. Mm-hmm. Oh, that was this is what happened. What's happening? Let's check the time. 30 minutes. I have this case. Okay, so we are down in here, send the two tails. But now if they are unequal, which is this case, look at this, they are unequal, but we have the subsequence in here. Look at this. We need to get rid of this one and retain this part. So it can get rid of this, it can get rid of this, and arrive to the happy place. You see? Okay. How do we do that? We need to send the access detail and retain the sub. Let's do it. And at the end, I will explain what happened in my notebook, which is it is this same idea, but I since I didn't I read the problem before leaving before going to the hospital, and I didn't remember the soup and the soup, so I used a wise excess, the excess, Dale wise, and right now I messed the whole thing. We can type the problem as with the solution as it is here. Here are my annotations. The blue one, the recent one, you know, the minutes ago. But if it's still a problem, you can always go back to the case with the graphical way, visual way to do it, which you saw. And you know, let's hit run and see what's happening. 30 minutes. Okay, we have several problems. Several why is this? Double definition. That's true. A1, A2, A3, 4, 5. At least this should go on this one. Now we have only two. Found X any. And in here, found X. Apparently, these aren't. Oh my God! I'm sorry. You know, are you seeing the error? Because I already what there is a library. This is like the second time that this happens to me. Okay, true, which is true because the book says that is the case, and true for 4, and 5 or false, negative case is false, and we are done with this problem. If you struggled with this problem, but we'll say the things that I was saying at the beginning, just some cases come up with some cases and the expected output and how do you want to proceed? You know, we did the analysis with the lists over here, and well, yeah, for a moment I thought that I we won't be able to solve it. As the book says, maybe this is not a concise or efficient, but we will come back to this problem in chapter 5. I think we made it for today. We are done for today. We can go and get some lunch. And if you want to test the empty case, feel free to do it. You will stop here, you know, true or false. There is not too much to see. So, happy Sunday. And you know, I think I won't be publishing any live session for the upcoming week because now, hopefully, we didn't end in the hospital again. I will try to solve some lab, some homework in some training course in edX, Functional Programming 101. The last lab, it is not the last lab, it's the one after the last. I have been wanted to solve that problem for a long time. After that, I will come back, and this is great because this is another section, you know, trees, and don't worry, we will retake this series. First the first one, here, maximum, okay? I haven't read it in this year, 2 years ago. I certainly did. No, don't despair, this will come back. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.